Alright guys, so in this video we're going to take a look at calculations involving bills, and this first one deals with electricity bills. So if we look at the question here, it is saying that for part A they want us to find the number of units used. Now if we think about electricity and think about your business and how that works, we're thinking about what was the meter reading before and what is the meter reading now. So if we want to find how many units were used, what we'll have to do is figure out the before and the after, the difference between the two. So if I get the difference between 9556 and 9487, what I'll be left with is 69 units. And if I get the difference between 10,004 units and then 8754 units, I get 1250. So these are the number of units we are talking about here. So that's part A, is they wanted us to find the units. So again, what I did was I said, what are the units now? Take away the units before. So this one resulted in 69, and bill 2 then, so that was bill 1. Bill 2 then is going to be 10,004, take away 8,754, and we have 1250, and that's going to be units. Now for part B here, we're being told what would the cost be if each unit was 12 cents. So if we look at bill 1, we use 69 units, and that's going to be at 12 cent. Now 12 cent in euros is 0.12, so I'm going to multiply those. And when I do that, I get a cost for bill 1 of 8.28. So there's bill number 1. So for bill number 2 then, I'm going to have 1250 times 0.12, and what I get there is that I get 150 euros when I multiply those two together. So that's bill 1 and bill 2. It then tells us that there is a standing charge of €12 and VAT charged at 13.5%. Calculate the total cost of each bill. So let's break that down. So if I write part C over here, for bill number 1, just looking at bill number 1, what we know is that the total cost, no matter how many units we used, was €12. That's what they mean by the standing charge here. So the standing charge is €12. No matter what we spend in terms of the units, we're going to pay €12. Then we're going to have the units, and the cost of that was 8.28. And then on top of that will be 13.5%. Now before we figure out what that is, we'll need to get our total here. So we have 12 plus 8.28, which is going to be 20.28, so €20 and 28 cents. Now on top of that, we're going to add our VAT. So I'm going to have 20.28 multiplied by 0.135, and where am I getting that from? That 0.135 is coming from here. That is the decimal form of 13.5%. So when I get that, then I'm going to have 0.135, I get 2.74. So this is going to be the VAT. And remember from our calculations on VAT before, what we're going to do is add that on. So when I add that to 20.28 for the first bill here, I'm going to get 23.02 euro. So there's bill number 1 sorted out. So for bill number 2, what you can do right now is pause the video, do the calculation on your own, and see if you get the same answer. So again, standing charge is €12, but the difference this time for bill 2 is the number of units that we've used. For bill 2, I've actually spent a lot more units, which costs a lot more money, so I'm going to be adding on €150, which makes that €162 in total. Then I need to get VAT on this, so the value added tax onto that. I'm going to need to multiply it by my 0.135. So I've got 162 multiplied by 0.135, and what I'm going to get here is €21.87. And I need to then add that on because it's value added tax, meaning add it on to what we had originally. And the total here I'm going to get is €183.87. Alright, so now it's your turn and you're going to try questions from book 1, so it's Active Maths book 1, and you're going to try questions 5, 6 and 7, and that's to be uploaded to your OneNote or to the assignment section of Schoolwise by the end of the class.